Surprise, Baldur's Gate 3 the third. I really want to get the honor mode run done, so I figured while it's pretty fresh on my mind, I'd like to go through it again. There's some places like the Underdark and the Grim Forge I didn't go through in my previous run, which was also Dark Urge. This one's going to be pretty diabolical. So there's going to be some new stuff, and I'm going to play essentially all new classes, although for a while I'm going to still use the Cleric, and I'm going back to the Monk, which I love so much. So I got myself a little bit of a plan here, and I think that as long as I look at all my notes from my previous honor mode run, which just finished earlier this week, and as long as we keep going with like a proper plan here, the biggest thing you realize when you play this game is that a lot of classes and a lot of things are really, really, really busted. So as long as you can get through the early game and make sure that you exploit the things that you do that are very, very strong, play a little bit differently, play with some memories, use as many consumables as you can. I'm pretty sure I should be able to get through this because I do really, really genuinely love this game, and I owe it to get those golden dice. So please subscribe. Here's a whole new Baldur's Gate 3 run. Thank you. Bye. Surprise! One more Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Okay, this one for sure. It's gonna go great. This one, I got honor mode wrapped up. 2 days of research. Been really down in the pits. I've been in the archives. I've been studying. I've got notes. And I got something I'm excited for. Plus, I get to finally sort of do the sliding doors of what happened if I'd actually done a more evil playthrough last time. Here's one thing I want to do as well. I'm going to change my system of measurement to Imperial. This is fine. Edge panning, blah, blah, blah. Dynamic combat camera. I wonder if some of these options like dynamic combat camera or follow flying creatures, if I turn that off, it'll stop the weird behavior of how it's following me. I assume this is all still fine. None of these I really had a complaint about. What if this will help my other? It's fine. You'll increase the dialogue text. Just for viewer options. Center cinematic audio. Don't do that. Don't force mono. The rest of this seems fine. Okay, here we are. Detailed overview. The most dangerous foes in the realms are more powerful in this mode with new abilities and legendary actions. Alongside Tactician mode's regular difficulty increases, action economy and damage bonus rolls are made stricter toward the end of the game. Single save file, lucky dice, etc. I'm gonna have to do some I'll have to. I take some notes on ability scores, all these dorky things I didn't normally care about. One thing I've really thought about is how much that. Hold on. One thing I've really thought about is like to just exploit how powerful your characters can be. They can be very powerful. I think you just have to be a little more careful in the first third of the game. They're kind of like biddable. They want to get picked up by him. It's like having a toy dog. It's so big. It's like instant dementia. It's so upsetting. Okay, so eventually Tavern Brawler comes in here, but Tavern Brawler doesn't come into effect till level 4. So I'm going to respec at 4 and just take out Strength altogether and rely on using the Hill Giant Elixirs. So for now, 12 Strength, 16 Dexterity, 16 Constitution, 14 Wisdom. Change these. Athletics and Acrobatics. This is not a character who I'm trying to do anything good with, besides just fight.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
I've already gamed this out days ago. Where's the proper white? Solid white is this one. Demonic white is that one. No. Solid white, so you get the white eye. You get the white cornea? No. Whatever the big white part of the eye is. It's either black. I try to see which of those I want. Black Raven. What's the darkest possible skin tone? They don't give you a lot of the really crazy ones. I don't know, none of the skin tones are like really that dark. Actually, that's pretty good. Why am I second guessing this one now? It's hard to tell the difference between those two. What does married mean? Never heard that word in my life. I feel like it was darker before.
Hells, something just woke up down here.
Second guessing the skin tone here. These are all insane. I want like one of the darkest ones possible without these weird skin tones to them. There's no like just mega dark. The other face tone I was considering is this one. It just doesn't quite work as well with the vitiligo on the eye. So this way you have the blacked out white eye, the blacked out white eye, and then this one subtly interchanging with that. You can do without makeup. It's weird that the black brown looks darker than the true black does. I just want the skin color darker. It's pretty good right now. The true Dark Urge. Want a big lady or a little lady? This isn't really wool. That's a good one. This is a pretty unimportant decision. I just need a really insane one. Yeah, that'll do. Sure, yeah, alright. It's just an insane satyr. Oh, baby. Did you see me at the beginning when I was collecting pictures for my king-sized Homer folder? I've done a lot of research the last couple of days. Not on king-size Homer, but on Baldur's Gate 3. It's a lot of photos. I tried to get every still frame from the king-sized Homer episode I could. That was like right for it. I was having trouble finding ones where Bart's rubbing the burger on the wall. Otherwise, I got most of the ones I wanted. That or the one where he's stuck in the tube. I didn't get that one either. Next time. Little Wilhelm scream. Every cinematic has to have it, I guess. Every game or movie has to have it at least once. Work in progress. Just a little toasting. Yeah. Big Githyanki focus in this game. If you like choose to have it, it's a big part of the game. Pretty smart. Kind of gives us sci-fi elements. The Illithid and Githyanki give a lot of sci-fi elements to like a conventional fantasy game to make it more interesting. One problem about not spending too much time on character creation is you get less time where just like you're getting that excellent musical vibes. Yeah, apparently they were flying to, around the time the Divinity Original Sin 2 came out, they were flying to have a meeting. And they were reading like a D&D book and saw all the Mind Flayers and the tadpoles. Got their idea for the pitch.
Ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger. The torturer behind this cruel prank will meet your malice when you get out of here. Killing. Now that sounds like your first good idea.
There's 4 dongs. I can't tell really them apart, besides like 2 of them are cut and 2 of them aren't.
My head.
Okay, this is the one that lae-zel broke out of.
Someone else got out. What's in here? Dead. Good. Might be other survivors. Anything of use? One day I'll catch a break.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
No smarts here.
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
Well, he only has 1 eye. It's fair.
Not everyone made it out alive. Lucky I made it out. Wish I had a bag of holding.
The voice is weird. None of them really fit. This guy just sounds older though. It's the best I could do. Time to go through my first rectum.
Let's see what this does.
How's Costco? Got anything good?
I feel better.
Sphincter, rectum, whatever.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind. A 1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Big day.
Yes, You've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Who am I talking to, man or brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body.
I want the brain for the fight.
From this case. Free us. Please.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
Imagine a brain full of holes. A brain like your own.
The creature seems unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
So, the only character I haven't used yet in a playthrough is lae-zel. And we're gonna get real mean and nasty with this one, which actually affects who you can use.
Listening. Something behind your eyes.
Some people, depending on your choices, will just leave in the first act. And that includes Karlach and Gale, unfortunately. Alright, let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
So I'm trying to use new classes. Except the monk, which I've used before. I don't know. Bard doesn't really like do it for me. It's pretty cool, but I miss the monk.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Me and her rolling deep this time. Who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Where are we?
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Do you think he makes more do you think he makes how many do you think he makes more thousands per day or catches more strays?
Attack!
It's lonely at the top.
Try me.
Oh my god, he's cracked. There's only 3, right?
Victory awaits. Make way.
Good try.
You prove surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, help.
His picture looks really cool. Yeah, that's the thing with Drake. The music he makes is like broadly appealing, which also means that like people in rap think that he's soft, but I don't know, his sales and streams,
Here.
insane levels. Miss that guy.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Snoop is like one of the greatest like celebrities of our time. The only thing Snoop does that I don't like is he like baits us into saying he's gonna stop smoking every couple of years, and then it's just like a joke for an ad or like some shitty song. That's my only Snoop issue.
Gate machinery. I can make no sense of it.
You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
Look for a latch that might open. I'll go or look around. Let's see some way to get this thing open.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
I'll be back.
Bet that will fit in my back.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Skra. How many hosts of this gate infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
What was the heel turn Snoop did?
But for what?
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
I mean, I saw his most recent music video. It was like astonishingly full of AI. So boring.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here before it's.
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Maybe I can get a murder in here. No, nothing.
It's already finished.
The newborn mind flayer. The console appears dormant.
There's a socket in the console shaped like the rune you found. Insert it. Got blood on my hair.
Alive. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate? The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
That would be a crazy one to get a -1 on. I could probably do it with lae-zel.
You feel
Afterwards.
the mechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
But you can always pick her up afterwards, I think.
At last. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
All right.
Shadowheart. One moment.
My left rear delt has been like twitching all morning. What does that mean?
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
I need command. I want that Everburn sword again. But I'll tell you one thing I don't want to do is to reset if I don't get it. But I really want that sword for lae-zel.
Don't waste a step.
Does she have all her spell slots? Okay.
Here goes nothing. They should all be running. Mind Flayer horticulture.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
What does Charm Person do?
Action, not reaction. Indolence breeds.
Everyone's got a couple potions. We're good.
I wonder what the next move is.
Oh, action, not reaction.
No one stopped me yet. Better
All right,
not
here we
be
go.
cursed.
I really want this sword. I think I have two 50-50 rolls.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
We need to get out of here now. Nothing will stand in my way. Fall by my hand.
My faith will protect me.
Okay, so Dazed gives a disadvantage on wisdom saving throws, can't take reaction, lose the dexterity bonus to their armor class. Command is a wisdom save.
Well, so much for peace.
He also has topple. So if I can knock this thing down, I think I have a better chance to knock it free of its weapon.
Ready. Got to move.
Time to strike.
Astral knowledge. Gain proficiency in all skills of a chosen ability. I don't really know what that means.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
So dash is still a full turn.
What path lies before me?
Got to concentrate. Have to keep going.
55% for this spell. Maybe this will work if I give guidance to myself.
Time to strike. Tazith.
Leave him to me.
messing this boy up.
Ignore the devil. Take the transponder.
What now? And away I go.
I don't really need to punch him here. Doesn't do much.
What should I do?
So she has guidance. Weapon dropped. But the problem is he gets his turn next. So I'm gonna fuck that up. We'll see. Hold on.
No choice but to keep going.
Oh shit. Can't reach this? Why? I can't pick it up? She should be able to.
Finish this. Worth taking.
Okay, give that to who? Okay. And heal him. I feel very nervous.
Give in.
I will ascend.
Now we move on, I guess.
Taking position.
I wonder if the guidance. I wonder if the guidance roll helped that. It said 55% either way. So what does this do? Just stamina healing? Okay.
If this ship hit...
Swift and lethal.
Don't they have like some sort of Githyanki abilities?
In my best interest. Focus. I need to reach the transponder.
It's fine, he's no weapon.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Don't waste a step.
Need to act fast. On the move.
Is there anything else to pick up here?
Time to push my luck again. Maybe not the best time.
Is there any chests or anything here? I don't see any. There's nothing else to get here, right? You guys can try to get these things? Somewhat useful.
Worth grabbing. find something useful.
Another fight. Let's go.
I hope I can keep that sword.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Is it showing this animation because she's the one who clicked it? Or is it always lae-zel? I think it was myself last time. So I hope that she still has that weapon. I remember reading some things that, like, the main character is to pick that weapon up if you want to get it. If so, that would be really annoying. Not bad. The only thing I'm worried about is because since the Everburn Blade is on lae-zel, I hope that still applies for when I pick her back up after.
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth.
There's like a reddish
seeking
tone to his
whatever
beard I
brought
don't
this
like.
Tragedy upon you.
Moving ahead.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Let the grin fall across your face. Try to remember the last time you stood above a corpse.
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
I need a quick word.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? True.
Doesn't matter, we made it.
Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
All right.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to
I could have my entire party for the game,
for freeing me.
or
It would have
4
been
out of the
too
5
easy
I'm
for you
considering
to run
using
right
in the
past
next
my pod,
5 minutes.
but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
What's hiding here?
Oh yeah, I remember that fight being kind of hard. Against little brain dudes.
Useful. Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby. Let's have a look.
Need money. I think I'm the guy who does those things in this party, unfortunately.
Let's have a look. I just want a little look. Anything of use? Have to keep going.
How do you get past them? Don't they have a pretty long patrol range? If they don't move around, I'm a little trouble here. Does she have illusion?
Protects me. Need to tread softly.
those wretched things. Dream in red. Right on my feet. What's in here?
Did she make it up? Where'd you go? Elixir of fire resistance, bronze necklace, cost of gold. Nice. Where is she?
I need to concentrate.
He went away. That's nice.
I know what to do.
Better make my next move. More for me. Breathe deep and move. What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
There, a mind flayer, and it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Carefully now.
Easy.
Hello? Over here!
Best be on my way.
Easy.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Kill it yourself. You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
I have an advantage here. The elf's grapple is weak, basic. Slip the hold. Good old guidance. His is supposed to be pretty good too.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
I haven't done anything to you yet.
You arrogant little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Can't blame you. I was looking forward to seeing yours.
A kindred spirit.
Yeah, we're all friends here.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms.
I know we don't want them in our heads.
No. Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it?
We can start by traveling together. Better odds, I say.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd.
No side
isn't
characters
such
this
a bad
time.
idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Level up. We hit level 2? Nice. I want to get lae-zel quickly to see if I have that. See if she has that sword. Very concerned about that currently. Hey, piggy.
What's
Little
up for
chubbo.
discussion?
And it's gone.
Don't mind if I do. No traps, please.
The water really loaded me up last time. I need a couple of them.
Never a dull moment.
Careful, I bite. Should be easy.
It's already plus like 10. So good.
Long road ahead.
Well, hello.
All is
You can't use that helmet. It looks so pathetic on him. It looks like a rich painter pretty boy who gets drafted into the military. Okay, let's get lae-zel. I think something down here. Isn't there a perception check over here?
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Too weak to move the rock. Oh. I don't remember getting this last time. I think I must have 2 potions of speed. Holy. Harper's map. Harper's Notebook, a tattered collection of reports held together with a moon and harp seal. There's frequent mention of a sacrilegious activity among the local Selunite sect. Alright. Nice. A little extra dolo. I think my guys got hit by the fire last time.
My faith protects me. This way.
Keep a blade close.
Everything is clear.
What's this? Oh, whatever. I didn't mean to do this, but it's okay. This is one of the advantages of putting some points into Rogue, is you don't have to use a key point to make your dash and jump be a bonus action. Actions, turn undead. Actions, invoke duplicity. Got bless here.
What a day.
What to do?
This is where you find lae-zel. Let's see if she has that sword. I really don't want to restart, but I really want that sword. I hope it should be in her inventory. Let's just hope it is. So you use this if you're in trouble, I guess.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare.
No, not lae-zel.
Don't move. Yet
She's
you
pretty
hear
approving of cruelty. Her and Asterion, generally speaking. Shadowheart's pretty neutral, and Gale and Asterion... No, Gale and Karlach are pretty good. Don't worry, I'll get them out of here one way or another.
words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
tread lightly. Let's keep to the shadows. We'll do it my way. Over here.
Time to deal some punishment.
Survival is all that matters.
Damn it.
Yes. Let's find some prey.
Hey, what do you got, pal? Oh shit, hit hard. She's so weak.
Can't even catch my breath.
Well, that takes a full action. That was weird.
Gotta keep fighting. Time to meet your maker.
Blood comes easy these days.
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
Okay, you can take those gear. Excuse me. Good shot. There you go. And we got our team.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
I will.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness.
My kindness? I just murdered someone.
Don't let her take advantage.
All right, we journey together.
You have made an ally from Creche Kalir. Few know such fortune.
What's up, buddy?
Lae-zel.
I'll trust your judgment. I don't
Taking a
want
break
to
from
stop.
piano lessons?
Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature
Oh,
like
girl.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
I wonder if
This will be done.
actions, action surge. There we go, and more health. I wonder if me killing them makes this harder to get into the druid camp.
Still in control.
All right, we got the squad.
Just
So now we go back.
walk in death.
We loot this stuff. Does anyone else need this gear?
Open up.
Assume nothing.
She is heavy. She is medium armor. Does he have light armor? He does.
How many?
A padded armor is better.
today? How many died?
Using two hands at once is either easy or my brain shuts off. Yeah, it's like 100% just practice. She has a sword. Outstanding. No one needs this. She is medium armor. Yeah.
Keep your
This is
distance.
11. This is 11. There's no
Watch your
difference.
back.
Okay.
A long way to go still.
Are these swords? Are these shields better? Scimitars.
How delicious.
He has one dagger.
Indolence breeds madness.
Are these better? These are all the same. Okay. Four to 7. I don't see the point of using both of them. Yeah, the winter sash. Handsome. See, here's what's funny. You can't just tag yourself ugly, and you can't just tag yourself dumb. They don't let it. So you got to find like alternative like suggestions for how to do it. I'm just covering all the bases. You know what I mean? Imagine just calling myself smart and handsome. How cringe would that be? I'm something for everybody. It's all here.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I feel like tags are sort of useless, but a lot of people put tags on. But like, no one's searching by tags, so all you really use them for is like a way to talk about yourself, essentially.
Maybe I need more pockets.
So I might as well be stupid about it.
These boots have seen everything.
Okay, now we're going back to fight those brains. And kill this mind flayer. How do you know? Is that like an analytic thing or something?
My faith will guide me. It shall be done. On I go.
What now? Moving.
Oh, okay. Okay, he almost got hit by that.
Assume nothing.
Still alive. So that's progress.
So I should use a short rest here.
At the ready.
I search for game, and then I occasionally search for, just like top to bottom, most to least viewers, like on the whole platform. Those are the only things I ever really do it by. Honestly, the only people I ever follow anymore, or the only people I ever add anymore, are like basically people who like I interact with. Yeah, in a category, low to high is good. I agree.
Seems
Yeah.
like a good moment to
You
talk.
approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel
Have you been playing Night Rain?
compassion.
You should be furious, shouldn't you?
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
There we go.
Your mind
Do you like cats?
spews, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
When I lived with my family when I was in high school, we had 2 cats and a dog, and I didn't really care about the cats that much. I was nice to them, but I didn't feel much for them. I just cared about the dog because I got it for like Christmas when I was 7. But now that I have a cat, I care about it a lot. Resist the intrusion with everything you have. It's an easy one. Yeah. I don't know if I would get one, like actively like find, like go to a shelter and get one, but if something stumbled into it, I'd be very, very happy. I like secretly hope a cat shows up at my house like all the time. Whenever, I'm always like hoping I hear a meow from some bedraggled poor little animal.
Defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls,
Yeah.
radiate malice.
Elmo is a good cat. Both my cats would close those eyes forever. Oh yeah, that feels good. Give me an inspiration point for that. There we go.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
3 potions of speed. Let's go. When you had a cat when you were a little kid? How long did it like live for?
Welcome, rest.
All right, team, let's go. I just started today, like an hour in. Low key, this is my 3rd time playing this game. Both my other runs were like 140 to 200 hours, but I'm doing like the single save. If you die, your save is erased mode for like Pride. So this is my 3rd attempt at it. Last time I did it despite not playing the game for like a year and a half. So obviously I failed it eventually. No surprise there. She got killed. I didn't find until I was older. That same thing happened to me. I had a cat when I was like a little kid. And my parents just like one day just said she disappeared and didn't tell me till I was like 16 that she actually just like got killed or like just disappeared one day or something.
Don't touch me.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Like, what happened?
Can't slow down.
Like a car or something. She had kittens and like things went to shit or something.
One strike could be lethal.
Okay, I gotta go all the way around.
Stand careful.
Really? That's crazy. I'm glad they didn't show. I'm glad they didn't tell you that as a kid. That would have been traumatizing. No one has a story like that. What? Like a fucking, like a bow hunter? Jesus. Okay, who's doing this movement? This guy? There we are. Okay, so it's me first, then all of them. That's not good. Can I reach these guys with my normal range? No. I think I have to use Step of the Wind dash here. Oh, these are replenished on short rest. Interesting. It's a bit risky. Let's do it.
Cutting to the chase.
This is a bit risky because I'm gonna get 3-shot, I think. Because all these guys get shots now. This is probably risky. They're going for them. Missed it. Nice. Attack for 6. Not great. And he goes for him. At least they're spreading out their attacks. Ugh. Okay. Like you didn't, like the cat wasn't out in the woods? Like you were in the city when that happened? Is that what you're saying? I don't have guiding bolt. I should change that. My bless range is too short. So I'm just gonna shoot an arrow. Critical miss, no surprise there. Anyone take damage? No. Maybe he did. Yeah. Have to do.
I'm ready. With pleasure.
Give this guy a backup stab. There we go.
I am fury. I am death.
Got a girl. Let's use charge here. Do I have charge? Oh, she doesn't have charge with the sword. Interesting. What do I have instead? I have cleave. Okay, that's fine. Can I jump to this thing? Yeah, there we go.
Position.
Oh shit, the jump didn't. I hate when that happens. So all I can do is shoot a shot here. Okay, didn't work. Really weird. Okay, which of these things is a bonus action? That sucks, man. Again, one of those things I'm glad you didn't learn till later. This is a waste of a shot. If I go here, I get hit with an opportunity attack, though. I'm still gonna do it. The last one missed, so I'll go back here. And then use this on this guy. 95% chance. Got a boy. Okay, I remember this being a lot scarier last time. That hits really hard, though. Oh boy.
This way.
Last time I don't think I did this in a party of 4, I'll tell you that.
Bleed for me.
I will ascend. Let my name be known.
lae-zel's gonna carry me with that sword for a while.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
I like Russian blues as well. And then I like the little midget cats. You know the ones I'm talking about? The ones with the stubby legs. I found those very I find those very cute. And they're also kind of like, they seem sweeter. Ooh. The rapier might be good for him. Goes to her. Wrong person, but it's okay. So Lou, whoever else is here.
Carry me.
Russian blues are really beautiful.
Let's have a look.
Hold on. You know the ones with like the little stubby legs? I think those are cute. Okay, there's 2 more I need to loot here. Munchkin cats, that's the one. Those are cute. Another potion of speed. Okay, I like that. We have 4 of these now. And then a Wizard's Bane oil. I think that's for Asterion. The Maine Coons and Norwegian forest cats are incredible. Yeah, those are so cool. They're really cute. They're kind of like they're kind of stubby. They're kind of slow. They're just like generally pretty mellow as well. I like those a lot. My friend who lived like, his parents lived in like a cottage basically outside the town I grew up in. And they had a Maine Coon cat. And my friend took a picture of it one time. But like, it's so large that he had to put something in the picture for scale. So the cat was just like lying there on the ground, and he put a lime beside it so you could see just how ridiculously big this cat is, because they're like triple sized. Smart. Really smart. Really smart. He needs a bit more healing, so we'll use the little stubby potion here.
Shouldn't have wished
Okay,
to live in
so
interesting times.
Mind Flayer dead.
Light on my feet.
Dudes replaced. Do I want to go get Withers first? Or is that place too dangerous this part of the game? It's tough to say. I kind of forget how this goes. Oh, I got something I'm going to do right now. It's crazy how big those cats are. All those ones that like live in the woods in like Scandinavia. Okay, I got a little treat here.
I'll give it a shot.
You approach the sigil on the stone. magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Yeah. Touch the sigil.
A hand? Anyone?
lae-zel likes me fantasizing about hacking off his hand.
Branch of flesh is begging to be pruned, and its sap sucked from.
Mistress Eyelids, stop! Cease, you loon!
As soon as the dreams cross the threshold of your imagination, you snap back to realize they have all come true.
Your lust for blood is rare. Let us hope you know where to direct it.
Joy floods through you. You were dazed on the Nautiloid, but now you are truly awake.
She loved it. No one else says anything? Oh, yeah. No one else is really upset. No one has any reaction to that? Are you sure?
You look rabid, pained, sick.
I approve.
You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing.
Overwhelming violent desires fester in my skull.
The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on.
Could be worse. A feeling deep inside possesses me and whispers murder over and over.
Seems you've been dealt a vile hand. I say, play it. Play it for all it's worth. Nobody should deny themselves their true nature.
True, friend, true. Alright, Shadowheart, what do you think about that?
lae-zel has a dangerous...
She doesn't care at all? She didn't even notice?
Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
She's like, she's too focused on Githyanki. Alright, that's fun. Okay. What's on this guy that I didn't loot before?
What's inside?
So, Gale, it's see you next run, bud. That's it. He's not dead, but he retreated into the portal. So I think he just never shows up again. It'd be cool if he shows up later with no arm. That'd be badass. Okay, so next is this area where Withers is. But honestly, this is a really scary fight. There's like 8 humanoids. Should I do it? I do want Withers because I got there's only one person who I'm like drastically respecking. I'm gonna use Fighter, Monk, and Cleric. And then Gale, I'm gonna make a Wizard. A Sorcerer, actually. I'm very excited about it.
Let's get on with it.
But she has no spell slots left.
Keep it together.
So before I fight these guys, I'm gonna need some...
hurts anymore.
I'm gonna need a long rest.
With corpses. Build my castle with bones.
Yeah, I truly don't know if Gale shows up again. I think he might just be gone. What happens if I use Asterion? I'll just like break in the back door. These guys look like a good warm-up fight. How close are we to level 3? A third?
Always room for more.
Okay, we need a shovel. One nice thing about Asterion being a rogue for now is unlocking stuff. Where does this drop you? I don't remember.
Keep your distance, darling.
It's probably a hard one. How many thieves tools do I have? I only have 3 right now. Maybe I'll hold off.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers. Need to find a way forward.
I can probably fight these guys. But I don't know. It's not very smart to do a fight in honor mode this early in the game without any spells on Shadowheart. Also, I wonder if I should change her spells. What am I missing? Is it Guiding Bolt? I don't have Sanctuary right now. Bless, Necrotic, Inflict Wounds, Healing Word, Command, Sanctuary, that's fine. But I'd like to do my respecs.
Where am I?
At some point.
What's going on? If not over, then through.
But mostly my my resort is murder. How many camp supplies do I have? 300? Okay, we're good. Should I explore some more? Not really. I want the high ground if I'm going to do this. I'll go up to here. Don't go that way, you might get seen. Yeah, so I was looking into it. Like, I intend to do some pretty diabolical things in this run. And, so a lot of people have, like, leaving the party triggers. Shadowheart leaves the party if you, I don't know. I think if you, like, disapprove of her Shar stuff, or if you kill her parents. Gale leaves the party if you storm the Druid Circle, which I plan on doing, and Karlach does as well. Shadowheart doesn't care about any, like, and then like lae-zel and Asterion kind of just like approve of the savagery, which I fucking love. And then, yeah, that also causes him to leave the party. Yeah, he may never have actually joined the party. And then I'm gonna try to get Minthara, and then I'll have sort of like a Shadowheart Minthara choice. Hopefully I won't like take so long to segue between the two as I did last time. Alright, go to camp. Here we are.
I'll take that.
Oh, there's an improved dagger here for Asterion from Divinity Original Sin 2. Isn't there? It's the same damage as the other ones. But I need the cape, it's too good. And the dagger's the same, so it's not important. Give it to him anyway. Oh yeah, there's stuff in here. Oh hell yeah. My first elixir of Hill Giant Strength. Bunch of coffee. Thank you.
Something the matter?
What's the story with that odd little artifact you have?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
Minthara is
Forget you ever saw it.
the dark elf who's in the goblin camp. My memory's all gone. Is your tadpole playing tricks on yours?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss.
She's kind of hard to
is not
get, but she's
uncommon
popular
as
as an
you
evil
think.
character.
There may be other causes.
She's a little hard to get. You either have to knock her out or like be her friend early, and then you have to rescue her from Ketheric's tower late in Act 2. And then you have to like, if you break her out of prison, you have to like get her out of the prison safely. It's like a little complicated, but it's rare to get more characters.
lae-zel is delightful.
They're gonna get along
In a
well?
very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
But also, like, if I want to be like the Dark Urge, basically the Dark Urge story is whether you want to be an agent of the God of Murder or not. And if you truly want to be an agent of the God of Murder, you have to kill Minsk and Jaheira. So that might be my future.
Tell, I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Oh yeah. Magistrate? That's what we're saying? We're saying magistrate? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Chatter already, Tusky.
Ooh, I like her. I've had these urges. I want to kill. I want blood.
Many a good warrior saved scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again.
She understands me.
Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion, attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or two to carve up.
Sure can. You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
Never heard of your kind until my capture. He's kind of smiling at her. He favors her already. I've never heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose
she's
I'm
exotic.
as alien
Ooh.
to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Wow, rude. As if your upturned bat snout is any better.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
This is flirting. This is intense flirting. That pass is a mystery for me. Could the parasite have caused that? Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much.
That's us flirting, insulting each other's noses.
More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Did she? Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail.
That's a random
It
fact.
starts with a fever and memory loss.
Does she have a southern accent?
Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
That sounds awful. How are you so calm? Try to suppress your rising panic?
That shiver betrays your
Oh, shit.
fear. Suppress it. It is useless.
Sorry.
We must
Strength.
find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms
Yes, dear.
should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Your word we haven't changed. This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
That pass is a mystery to me. Could the parasite have caused that?
Ceremorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. An ordinary tadpole would eat at your memories.
Yeah, it's a great
until
episode.
They were lost to the void. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder if another factor's in play.
Storage box.
I hope.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Alright, bedtime for Bonzo.
Okay.
I like the episodes where like Homer has an issue and like is tempted by women and then just never really goes anywhere with it because he's a big Marge fan. I like those ones. New dialogue? Okay. Oh yeah, look at me.
A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the
Tough cookie. I
severity.
like this.
Be quick about your rest. We must locate a creche.
Honey, that's gonna be like 20 hours from now. This creche notion viewers, are you sure it's our only option?
You would doubt me. I do not trust a common healer to extract a gay tadpole without killing its host. At a creche, a gust still may cleanse us
She is.
safely. Take your rest. I will stand watch.
She's mocking me?
Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
Oh. I don't like this outfit I'm wearing. It's too gentlemanly.
your Gith friend seems on edge. Mustn't relish.
Marge is sort of like Blondie from Blondie and Dagwood. Just like a low-key mega babe. Just in his home. He's totally like ignorant of her.
Hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt.
Does he try to bite me in this first long rest?
A little novel.
The right herbs can make a soothing tea if you can't settle in.
No, tea isn't really my drink.
Oh,
I'll be awake
you rascal.
anyway. I need some time to think things through, to process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
We'll both stay up. I'm not ready to turn my back on a stranger.
You know, if you want to spend time with me, you only have to say so. But suit yourself. I'm sure we'll drift off at some point.
Stupid sexy Asterion. Right back. I feel very nervous doing the honor run. The whole time. It's like a vague stomach sickness.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about?
What do you mean?
You and that Gith Yankee.
We're just discussing the next steps. There's no option to be honest to her?
I see. I'd be careful with lae-zel.
You don't trust her?
She's not of this world. I'd be surprised if our interests remained aligned. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer.
Yeah. Guess what? We never find one.
Reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Agreed. The sooner we find someone to help us, the better.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away.
1 out of the 3 approved of my
Overdue some
interaction.
fortune. Rest well.
Rest well. I'm about to get my fucking neck drank from. There's no dogs or owlbears here? My house is not a home. Too early for the Asterion snack? Okay, so she has this. What does this do? Gastro knowledge. Gain proficiency in all skills of a chosen ability. So this should just be strength, I guess? Cool.
Have a lot on my
I'm not really sure what to do about that. All right.
And well, in it.
Asterion. Stay sideways, and we'll handle all this.
Something's on my mind.
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
I have no abilities to do anything useful. Nothing's yours but your life, and I can take that from you just as easily. A race-based focus.
Oh yeah? Well, we're...
I ain't fighting him. Not a chance.
We're
Oh wow,
leaving.
that was
Come on, move it!
okay. I guess I don't fight these guys.
Kill them.
I just... Okay. Where do they go? They're just gone? Wow.
Something smells tasty.
That was crazy.
Very well.
Well. Did I get experience for that? 50? Probably less than I would have got, right? Whatever.
Time and the elements
I need a shovel.
left the plaque unreadable.
Scrounging for like little wiener loot here.
Might be useful.
Okay, so a single courgette. I can go in this door and try to fool this guy. I can also sneak in the bottom door, and that gets me past them. But whatever. Let's just see where this goes. What elixirs do we have? We only have one, don't we? Fire resistance and hill giant strength. Useless. I'll save the hill giant strength. I need to stock those pile of those for the whole game.
Everything all right out there?
Let me in now. Gimbok ran. Your friends abandoned you.
Well, I've always were a bit soft, but I've got plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet them.
Come in here and you can meet them. Okay, so if I drop down here, you start the battle in that really fucking scuff fashion. I can open the back door. I'm just gonna barge in. You can't break open the door.
Trust no one.
But I can unlock it.
Simple.
Okay, this is a sketchy battle. This one like almost took me out last time. Alright, boys, let's go. Oh shit. The guy said we're dead, but there's no one here.
Keep a blade close. Off we go then.
I should have waited. Okay, let's give him guidance.
What now?
Could do your searching.
Keep looking. Something's up.
Quick step.
No other traps here?
Could have happened by itself.
Watch your back.
Okay, let's grab this stuff, see what we can get.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for?
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Any scrolls?
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
I did some research on Withers and like who they imply that he probably is. A little money there.
Don't mind if I do.
Cheese wedges, supplies pack, love it, love it. It all matters at this point. Although we're not necessarily short on camp supplies. Portrait of Fane.
Anything of use? Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Hold on. So where do I put a stereo? I'm gonna put it in the corner here.
Stepping softly.
Nothing.
All clear.
That's close.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
These are all level 2s. Which is the guy who has the like barbarian rage? Is it him? One of these two. All right, walk in the front door. Let's see.
How much further can I go?
Just an instant run? Well, this guy's the barbarian. So how many guys is it? 6. Ow. Okay. Who's next? Mari and then half my teammates.
I'm just waiting.
Sterion can't do much here.
Make it hurt.
Where do I go from here?
I don't like that I'm burning. Pretty rough.
Time for mercy.
Fuck, one down almost. I'm at 13, it's not bad. Alright, what do you got? No one can see us here. Oh, she can get an angle on him, shoot. Okay. This is gonna do more damage if I go into it. So what's my play here? It's gonna bless everyone. And then remove his bleed because he's closest. And back up a little bit. He's still burning, is he? Okay. I'm gonna stab this guy. Do I have a full thing up? Yeah. See if I can get this guy killed here.
Make it hurt.
Nice.
Yes.
One down. Okay, that takes care of the fire, which is good. Okay, how much do you need to do a jump? You need 10 feet movement speed to jump. So how much is my movement speed? 30? So I go to 20.
Taking position.
And then do I leap here? Hopefully I can get range here. And then from here, can I get a good cleave? No. So I guess you do lacerate here. One down. I have no movement, so I'm just gonna stay here. I don't like that. Sterion's in it. lae-zel's in a bit of trouble here. She's in. Okay. She fucked up my bless. Okay, this is the scary part. Scary. Good dodge. She's down to 1. Okay. This is bad. 5. Great. She can't run now, right? Okay, so now I have to heal. Do I Sanctuary lae-zel? No, she's gonna get a turn soon. He will do lae-zel's turn first, and then Sanctuary. Do I try to take this guy out? Could be worse. Oh, that's bad. I mean, it's something. Oh no, that didn't say he was gonna trigger that. Shit, she's at 3. That was awkward. Okay, I gotta get a heal on her here. Can I get into this guy's range? No, not really.
Got to press on.
So what do I do with my main action here? Do I throw another potion at her? It's a bit scary. Do I have a better play here?
Never a dull moment.
The dance macabre.
What's the plan?
Not great. Why is this guy so hard to hit?
Delicious.
Jesus. That was weird. That shouldn't, I really fucked that up there. He should not have been hit by that. I think this guy's gonna kill me. This is where he takes out 2 of my guys. There's one down. Astarion's fully dead. Mamma mia. Fuck. There's no spell slots left. Drink a potion. And then I'm gonna get in here, I guess. I can't. Ooh, this is rough. I don't know if I can keep ignoring this guy. I gotta heal here. This guy's really scary. Okay, not great. I can't hit anybody because we're in the dark. This is really bad.
Into the bloody fray.
I'm ensnared? Oh. Okay, throw a potion at him.
Let's see this done.
Nothing I really do with my bonus action. Drink another potion. He has them all, right?
This is worth the cost.
Imagine you accidentally press the send to camp button.
Miss this.
Okay, this barbarian's in real trouble for me right now. Does this guy counterattack? No. Shit. He's so crazy.
I'm ready.
Nothing important is ever easy. Hope this ends well.
Not great. I should have gotten that. I should have run over to that person's face.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Still on my feet.
Let's end this.
Okay, we're getting some damage in this guy. She's still ensnared, eh? Damn.
Let's have some courage.
So let's try to do a hamstring shot. Could be worse.
Time to strike. Make way.
Should maybe healed there. Okay, he lost reckless attack. Nice. Okay, that's good.
My injuries need tending.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so now we take this guy as best we can. Does nothing. He's ult at 2, but didn't choose to attack me, which I appreciate. She's still ensnared. Maybe I can get a good potion throw here. Can I get them both? There we go. God, that was scary. A full Asterion death.
I am fury. I am death. Fading fast. I need healing.
This guy's critting everybody. Okay, she might kill lae-zel here. No, hit me instead. Good. Okay, get her up. This battle is always so terrifying.
This feels good. To the death.
Victory awaits.
Oh, you're fine. You're good. The danger is over. I think. Nice. Bro, can you do something?
Let's spill some blood.
Finally.
I am fury. I am death.
All right, there we go. That was a little crazy. This is gonna be a full rest. Great club, leather boots, leather gloves. God, that barbarian's crazy. I don't think you have any sort of spell. Basic poison. This, that, this, and then those first. I send these back to camp. There's no reason doing the inventory. Is there any spells that Shadowheart has that can deal with that guy?
I wonder.
It's not like there's calm emotion or anything. That guy's a run ender, man. Just fucking crits your whole party.
I'd better take a peek.
Bandit's key.
Must lug my guts through this hell. No traps, please.
So, I wonder whether... So the monk stuff is... I wonder whether I should be using my just normal fists at this point. I still have Gale's hand. That's dark. So how'd you get Asterion back? I used a scroll. I just needed him in the fight. I don't even have withers yet, so my only method of reviving people is the scroll. But it's only $100, I think, or 200 or 300, something like that. Once you have withers.
The easy path.
So I put him back, so that Shadowheart can give him a turn. Alright, let's check this other room. This is the place you drop into, which makes the battle a little harder. $1, not bad. You can also probably throw the smart move also at the beginning of battle is to throw a holy fire or whatever at this thing here. That should damage them.
Over here.
No time to rest. With haste.
Any scrolls in here? I think there's one. Maybe not.
Open up. $18 million copies of the same book. I think there's like a perception check here somewhere, I think.
What a day. One step at a time.
might be worth a look.
Okay. Ooh, how spooky.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
What path lies before me?
So there's one more fight in here before you get withers.
That should more than suffice.
Scroll of protection from good and evil. Okay, this is a hint that you should use this in this fight, if you ask me.
This place wasn't built for the living.
There's another hint. Take all the money I can.
Maybe I need more pockets.
On death and resurrection. Alright. Over here is the secret. Over there is withers. This is the room full of various traps.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
This is slightly sketchy to do without full health.
Careful, I might. Quietly.
Shit.
What am I to do?
So there's one trap that she might see here. We all missed it. Mamma mia.
Have some fun.
So this is when he goes up ahead. Jesus. No picnic.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
Traps. How considerate.
I think I missed the perception check on the actual sarcophagus.
Traps. How considerate. Be careful. There are traps about.
Okay, so one at a time.
Waste.
We have to see if we can get this ourselves.
Let's get going. Breathe deep and move.
Mamma mia.
There is work to do.
If this doesn't work, we have to...
Eager for battle.
if this doesn't work, we'll have to...
Stay vigilant.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Traps here.
This'll help.
Okay, move everyone else out.
Nice and quiet now.
No time for
This
dally.
whole room, like, basically ignites.
Light steps.
And you gotta break this, bud. And then I guess it's a strength check after that? Not bad. Oh, rough. I only have 2 toolkits. I have to redo this because they're not gonna let me redo it. Alright. They don't let you, with traps, they don't let you just use a second lockpick. It's just like a pass-fail.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
So what's in here? Hopefully something good. A Watcher's Guide, a spear. Probably for her. And then a key.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Okay, much better.
Does this count as adventuring?
And this should open this door. I guess I'll get a Asterion to do it. I don't think the other ones have traps on them. Oh, there's a chest over there. Nice. Potions. Arrow. Holy water. And a trap disarm toolkit. Nice. That's a bit spooky. I only took one per. I only had one use. So I didn't get the. What was that key for then?
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Okay, so I think he just messed up that.
Whatever it takes. Allow me.
Keeping my head down. A knife in the dark.
Okay, so these are fine. So I think the perception checks are just the gargoyles. Soul coin, nice. Pretty irrelevant, but I'll take it. And then none of us have a way to open this door, huh? So what's that key for?
Let's see.
That's weird. Alright, everyone out. Don't step on a trap, please. We're gonna die.
No traps, please. Time to press ahead.
What's for this door, right? Okay, oh yeah, the hatch goes down, the hatch drops down over here. Okay, so I don't think it's smart to do this without resting. Just simply no need to do it.
Mind never quiet. What's inside? Wish I had a bag of holding.
Something the matter?
Have to keep going.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you.
Thank you.
I like it.
So she has different things, like what do you think's happening? Other people don't usually have these things for some reason.
Something the matter?
What do you think of all that's happened so far?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Her parents. Family, a friend, a lover?
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Okay. She's the only person who has that option. Any loot in these little areas? Every dollar counts. I need hill giant potions. No real new developments here.
Speak.
Nope. How unfair. You can't click on the piano.
Chahi, come closer. Dry skin, clear eyes, stolid bearing. You do not suffer. You flourish. Disturbing.
How's my good health disturbing?
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
They're always like heckling me for sleeping.
My dagger-happy friend, what troubles you?
Okay, nothing new. Aha. I'm not gonna murder him this time. Prologue? Be interesting if he got the happy buff here. So here's the thing I probably need some more, I need to figure out a little more. Is, what do I do with this? Acrobatics, sleight of hand, stealth, athletics, Arcana history, animal handling, insight, medicine, perception, survival, deception, intimidation, performance, and persuasion. So you either do insight, / perception, or you just do athletics. Depends.
Is that blood?
All right.
No, never mind. On my way. Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
The bones are intact. Would not scavengers have disturbed them?
Oh. It's a concentration. Oops.
Looking ahead.
I wasted one.
I should mind my step. Open up. What's in here?
Go level 2. Not the most threatening thing in the world. I gotta figure out who can best detect what's going on over here.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
So Jurgle is who they sort of imply that Withers is. So to have his thing here is actually like more of a tell than I had realized.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
So loot everything, and then once you have like the way to trigger him, then you send one person by each of these things and try to isolate them. Heavy key. If you loot these things, does it mean that they're unarmored?
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Another soul coin. Nothing stopped me from just getting this now, right? It's not like that lock has anything to do with it.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
I'll get this after.
That might be worth a look.
That turns it? Shit. I thought you had to open Asterion. Okay, we're all grouped up here, which is not great.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Okay, we're all together here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
One guy's level 3. That guy's level 3 with 43 health. 41 health. And the rest are really lightweight.
First step is the hardest.
Time to kill. Moving.
I only have one ice arrow. What kind of weaknesses these guys have? Bludgeoning is doubled. Let's go for the monk, and then poison's nullified. $45 for that. Be worse.
Swift and lethal. My path be true.
Need to stay focused. Moving.
The worst spell in the game. Alright. Not too worried about this. Fog cloud. Threw a stone at me. 6 health is not... It's like 36% of my health. Ray of Frost is scary. Am I slowed because of that? Okay. It's fine. Problem is, I'll be in the fog cloud to hit him.
One day I'll catch a
Maybe
break.
I'm not. Okay. Good. Can I get out of here? I think maybe the angle might work for me. If I get... Let's run this way. Do I want to use a key dash? Do I want to use a dash to run here? I don't think it's necessary.
Shall we cut and run?
This guy's not going to hit me if I do it. Okay.
Make it hurt.
Okay. Concentration's broken. He's under 1 health. Just duel this guy, I think. Can I get beside this guy? No. Oh, it's because I'm Ray of Frost. Okay. Good turn. What if I can charge this guy? No, charge too far. These are all short. These are all like short rest abilities. Not the worst thing. Keep him hemmed in here. Don't throw stones at me. That's fine. It's fine too. The Ray of Frost spam is scary. Fog Cloud I'm less worried about.
With haste.
Nice shot. Unnecessary, but whatever.
I am fury. I am death.
Her jumping is leaves something to be desired.
Need to stay focused. Got to move.
Poke. Can you stop? Where's my... Oh, she's the bow out. Shit. Minor micro error. Okay.
For the slaughter. Time to move.
It's weird that the pathing calculation is often quite strange.
My faith will protect me.
Okay, pretty standard battle. What makes you think it's a black screen? Are you crazy?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Is this like the next level of engagement bait?
That should more than suffice.
All right.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
I think you're getting some sort of like loading before an ad or something. Amulet of Lost Voices, nice. And grab all these. A jug. Only $1. What a ripoff.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Oh, here we are. Big boy. I wonder if I keep Asterion as the rogue for a little bit longer. I don't think I will.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
So he has spoken. What he are you talking about?
Arbiter of
certain matters.
Who would that be?
But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question?
My favorite character in the game? Yes, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Mortal lives are not single, they're part of a greater whole. A path to enlightenment.
Few strive for such balance. Fewer still achieve it. Very well. I am
I
satisfied.
have a funny feeling he's satisfied regardless.
We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time.
I thought last time I played this, I thought last time I beat this game, aka Tuesday, that I got a secret scene at the end. But it's not actually true. A third soul coin, a bronze chalice, and 2 arrows. All right. Later, Withers. Okay, so let's go get the Necromancy of Fae. I think I'm gonna use lae-zel to smash it. Where you going, Bad?
How long has it been?
What's next?
She might have some sort of Arcana check here.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Channel a spark of divine power into the lock. I'll take it. Barely.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
A little nervous with this roll. Yeah. Oh, that was close.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn,
I don't remember this.
silently recorded by this book.
Nice. What do I do with it? I will keep it. Okay. You take that.
Don't give up now.
Is Withers gonna stay here? Do we get that chest? We have to unlock it, right? This is probably like a key that Withers has. Easy.
Everything is clear.
Glass chalice and a plate, really?
If not over, then through.
I hope that I don't have a problem with the druid place because I killed those 2 tieflings. I don't even think I got like a
Very well.
thing for it. I don't even think I got an inspiration point for it.
We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on my way, as if I were not here. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
You seem very certain of that. How?
The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself. Regardless, it will occur.
Not too long, hopefully.
Don't touch
So what was that key for? Plus 5, 7. Yeah. Nice.
Moving ahead.
Can I get up here if the hatch is locked? I guess so. I guess that lever opens the trapdoor. Okay, well, we chased some of those dudes off. I might have missed inspiration point that way. Don't underestimate the benefit of experience. I need a shovel. I feel like I remember there being a shovel somewhere around here, or somewhere to pick up. There's also a perception check around here.
Can't afford to stay idle.
He's already got it. Never mind.
Watch the shadows.
That might be worth a look.
Okay, there's two things here.
Catch a break.
Okay, so there's 2 mounds here, not to forget that. Man, that fight against those dudes in the tomb is so sketchy with that barbarian. Like, I'm not even sure what you have that can be useful against that. Like, spell-wise. I don't have, like, calm emotions or something. I guess I could use command. But with 3 spell slots, it feels, like, terrible.
No time to rest. What path lies before me?
So I still don't think I can open that door.
Here we go.
What? You got it open, just like that?
That comment is triggered from her being at this door at the beginning of the game if you miss her. Okay, so this is all covered. I suppose I can go this way so I don't get burned. These guys are gone, yeah? The problem with this is if we can't get into the Druid Grove, we're in big trouble. Because I really want the anti-Ethel shop. Oh, a shovel.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Music to Githyanki ears.
Let's go get those other 2. And then, if this is a camp, how much longer till I go do my respecs? It would have to be...
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
What'd she say?
If I choose to kill you,
Oh, yeah.
you will not even see it.
It would just be minor ability changes. I'm smart. It wasn't the way I wanted it. I was just looking at streamer tags and I was like, none of these matter anything. Some people just try to like say things about the stream. Most of the time it's like ADHD or like whatever things you identify by. Like, there's no point in changing a game to game, I don't think. If they're in the game category, they're already in the game category. I was gonna be stupid with it. It wasn't the way I wanted it. I'm watching, probably not. I couldn't even call myself dumb. You had to find, like, I had to roll through the suggested ones and find one that was dumb. You can't call yourself ugly or dumb. I can't have handsome, ugly, smart, dumb. They don't allow me to put dumb or ugly. Which is weird, isn't it? You have to find, like, some little stupid PC end around. I'm watching White Lotus, and, like, the, F. Murray Abraham is like, you know what? I watched The Godfather last night. It was on in my hotel room. So let's go take a tour of, like, where Michael fell in love with Apollonia. Okay, what are these scrolls I got? Now they can be helpful. Blur is nice. Ray of Enfeeblement. And Charm Person. Detect Thoughts. Burning Hands. Not bad. Oh yeah, you're in trouble.
Where am I?
Okay, we're halfway to level... almost all the way to level 3. So the scrap is here. So I wonder if I can get level 3 before this fight.
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
Bones. This fight was a little sketchy before. Oh, this would be a good way to get level 3. I'd like to have it beforehand if I could. We used one short rest.
Someone there?
She has her spell slots.
Still alive.
I have no good elixirs, besides one... Extract all ingredients. So what can I make? Peerless Focus. And Potion of Mind Reading is all I can make right now. It's not bad. So that'd be on Shadowheart. I don't think I can go through here without triggering this.
No time to dally.
So the other thing is, do I want to use Hill Giant Strength here? I'm going to keep those. I need them for later. Give this to Shadowheart.
Let's get on with it.
Maybe I want to keep this.
Can't give up now.
This is the fight where there's a couple guys up here, and there's a couple of dudes over here too. So I'm gonna put Asterion separate.
Stay low.
My faith will guide me.
And these three stay together, I guess.
As bad as it could have.
One of the things they say in this is to early in the game, in the early game, is actually kind of better to have some armor on your guy. That should be on. Lae-zel looks better.
Enough waiting.
You should have some armor on your monk, because there's no real monk advantages right now. Is Season 2 growing on you? Yeah. It is getting better. It's not... It doesn't have the same, like, incredible depth of feeling. What's his storyline? He's there with his son, and he has a daughter and a wife who are, like, furious at him because I think he's a philanderer. And he's, like, keeps getting involved with, like, those prostitutes who are now getting involved with Cameron as well. So he's basically like a serial philanderer from LA who is like on the outs with his wife, and his son is sort of like a proto-feminist, mostly because he's like, I don't know, kind of like reacting to his dad to some degree. Compared to season 1, the characters are not quite as fun, and there's not like the same like depth of like, there's nothing as crazy happening as like Armand and the rich family of 4 and everything. So it's pretty good. It's just not quite as like, wow, this is like extremely intense what's happening. There's not quite as much of that. Okay, so do I want to use any elixirs or anything before this battle starts? Nope, can't do anything about it.
Nobody gets in.
Yeah, she's so good. I can't tell whether it's the actress or the character for so much of it. Like, is the actress or the character so insane? Yeah, I think she's great. But when she's crying, she's like choking. She's so funny. Is that Roland? Oh. That's the guy who gets killed by the arrow. So who do you do here?
Damnable roach. Provoke the blade. And suffer its sting.
Is Uncle Rico the guy who shows video of himself playing football in case he could be an NFL quarterback? Ow. Whoa, Will got instantly killed. What the fuck? That was insane. What? I've never seen that happen before. Will got one tapped, 100% killed. That is crazy. I gotta assassinate this guy. That is unbelievable. Okay, so what is my oil? I have a simple poison here. I gotta use it this time. I forget.
Just like old times.
One down.
Yes.
Does that mean Will is just like gone from the game? That's so funny.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Okay, so Goblin Tracker, Goblin Booyag, Warg, Bugbear, Goblin Brawler. Can I reach any of them? I gotta use dash here. Or I use a speed potion.
Swift and lethal. On the move.
It's not worth it to do anything here. So I gotta wait till next turn.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Step of the Wind dash. And try to get this guy done if you can.
A fine day for murder.
For murder. Oh. Pretty fucking rough, buddy. Will got like 100% 2-tap there. I was gonna use him, but it's still like a crazy scenario. Audrey Plaza has been like probably like the funniest character. Like, she's just like so clearly like she doesn't believe, she's like way more like confused and neurotic than everyone else. So she just like doesn't quite know what to do, you know? Okay, there's not much I can do from here. Can I charge this guy? Can't make it. I can't reach my teammates with Bless. Is Bless a full action? Charm person, invoke duplicity, disguise self, turn undead. I mean, you think you just throw a firebolt here. Could be worse? Do I want to sanctuary someone? Not sure. I don't know who they're going for. It's not worth it. Is there any potions I can use? No. She does have it, doesn't she? There's something about her. Speaking of husbands, did you know that her husband, who no one has ever heard of before, committed suicide this year? Oof. Okay. So who's the problem here? The goblin boss here. Good dodges, good dodges. Jesus Christ. Okay, so whose turn is it? This guy I want dead. What does Reckless Warcry do? Armor class is lower. Does this guy have a legendary action? It's too early for that, eh? These guys have a lot of offense, though. Okay. I'm not going to use... Try to get a flurry of blows on this guy, who kind of scares me. They should be easier to hit because of... I am fury. I am death. God, this is so good.
No time to waste.
Let's get Lacerate here. 55%, that was a mistake. But I got dazed at least. Okay, kill this guy. Okay, could be worse. Alright, Zevlor, help me out. Oof. Who do I heal? Heal him. Alright, see what happens next. Look at that long range stab. Ooh, thank you. So weird to have everything set in such bright light here. Ow. This guy attacks 3 times, I think. No, twice. Huh. Later, boner. 50 XP, I love that. We're close to 3. We must be. 55% for this one, and then 55% for this one. This does more damage. Still misses. No one's really in trouble here, except that guy. Alright, there we go.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
And in we go. So I'm level 3, but no one else is.
Well be done.
This is the kind of thing where you're clever. You remove them from your party and rejoin them to your party, and then they catch up to you in level. Will? That's crazy. He's fucking one shot. That was so funny. He killed one goblin? Who's looking at me right now? Stereon, I need you to go ahead and loot this guy. That was so funny. I've never seen that happen. Who can see me here? One of these guys up here. Oh, this person. Oh, we'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I gotta get that. Well, I don't know what he's got on him, but that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Scroll of Grease. Ritual Staff. Is this better than my staff? Exact same. I've never seen that happen. We'll just get 2-shot. Okay, this guy's got something good. Gloves of Power. On a hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict a 1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. Plus it is Sleight of Hand. So for now, this is Asterion. But if I remix Asterion, it's got to be for lae-zel. Oh, my first green. That's not true.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Must I lug my guts through this hell? 2 Warg Fangs. Okay, so now I need to get someone invisible or sneaky in order to get whatever Will has. We started watching The Leftovers? What is that? What, how many shows are you watching right now? Like, are you balancing several or just one at a time?
Don't touch me.
I think I might be able to stay hidden here. The Leftovers sounds familiar.
Time for discretion.
Oh my god. Holy cow, all that stuff. This is Will's like final spot, just like this.
Go.
That's how it ends, huh?
Intestines.
Sorry, pal.
Throb. Blood whispers.
What did I just get there? I got his rapier. Rapiers are have to be one-handed, eh? Okay. Got his camp supply stack, his alchemy pouch. What's in his camp supply stack? One of these. Give that to him. Send these back to base. What else I got? I got his padded armor, his leather boots, his earthy garb. I want to wear his earthy garb in tribute.
Pull yourself together.
That is crazy. The most ignominious, whatever the word is, the most ignominious like debut by a origin character in world history. Can you revivify him? You can. Alright, I'll just leave him dead. That's fine.
More goblins. What's next?
Who's in it? That was so funny. Justin Theroux of American Psycho fame.
Cannon?
I have something to ask.
He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
It's too late. He's gone.
No!
You shiver at the thought of a radiant future. Goblin and tiefling may reap slaughter upon one another until none remain. If you guide them true.
It's gonna happen. End every one of those goblins. Make them suffer to avenge your fallen friend.
They'll slaughter us if we leave. There's nothing we can do.
Okay.
They're slaughtering us now! Someone's going to pay for
Yes. Stoke your fury.
No, wait! What are you doing?
Hold on, I need a short rest here.
Just a brief respite.
I could probably loot this guy now, right? No one's around.
No more trouble. Yet.
I'm not sure what shows I'm watching right now. I want to get started on The Wire, but like, as I've said before, I want to balance heavy, serious man shows with things that are a little more fun. White Lotus has been a really good, like, find. It's really interesting, because, like, I watch what Andrea is gravitated to when she's, like, scrolling through a streaming service, and it's, like, it's like insightful, you know what I mean? Like, guys or myself are always like, yeah, I want this serious, heavy show. A lot of them are going to have, like, mostly male characters, and they're going to be like, huh. But she's like, which things look feminine and whimsical? You know what I mean? Those are the ones that she'll click on, or the ones that you'll check out. So it's been, like, insightful in terms of, like, how we balance, like, one for me, one for her. You know what I mean? Or ones for both of us. White Lotus is pretty good for that. This kind of goes to show how much that, like, yeah, some people get mad being like, oh, really, you're going to, like, cram a female into this Marvel thing? Or, like, oh, really, you're doing the same kind of movie, but there's, like, girls in it as the warriors instead of guys? Like, yes, that's clumsy, but at the same time, like, you have to be sympathetic that for, like, 80% of shows are, like, just another thing about a guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. It can kind of open you up a little bit. I agree with that. So it's been good to kind of figure out the balance. We're going to go watch 28 Years Later tonight. I'm really excited about that. I gave her the option. I was like, do you want to go watch 28 Years Later, or do you want to watch a romantic comedy with Dakota Johnson and Pedro Pascal? So she chose 28 Years Later.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs.
You could hold off a horde of goblins from this position.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave,
Aaron Taylor Johnson?
The better.
She's a single red apple. Eh? All right. How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Oh, you'll be seeing more goblins soon. Don't you worry. There shall be no shortage of goblins. Okay, so...
I wonder what the next move is.
Watch your back.
Oh, we can see him. Hold on, never mind. Pretty funny.
I can do better.
Alright, team, go help him out.
I must. Can't slow down.
Watch out. Push him. Shit. Don't go for that poor girl. He's surprised. Excellent. Get him! I should use hamstring shot there. I think we'll be fine, either way.
On the way.
Do you think Adrian would like Poker Face? I don't know anything about it, so I can't really say.
Concentrate.
It's like Natasha Lyonne or something is in it, right?
Got to press on.
Should I sanctuary the girl? No, she's fine.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
Okay, he's going for us. We're good. Nice. Okay, so 2 of us got level there.
Let's get going.
Basic poison. A $1 ladle. $5 and a morning star. I know she likes the only shows that she's watched in the past couple of years regularly have been Virgin River and Emily in Paris.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly.
That's what she'll watch if I'm not there.
You're here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess.
It appeals to her love of travel
Mistress sent you to get her soul coin.
and to turn her brain off at the end of a hard day.
Bad. I earned it, fair and square.
That's literally the reasons. That bugbear would have crushed your skulls. This is the thanks I get? Yeah, some people think traveling is a personality. I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil servant. I haven't been. Coin, mistress. That bugbear would have crushed your skull. This is the thanks I get?
Why, thank you,
Wow.
dread slayer of bugbears. You
What, do they hate Phil Collins too? Do they just hate the whole family?
Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone.
Who is this person? I promise I'm not working for that devil. Give me your soul coin or whatever you're doing. Featherfall? Mrs. Candlekeep? I know, yeah. How can they hate Lily Collins when she is born from the seed of Phil? Is Phil Collins a top 5 80s musician? Is that too generous? Or is it fair? It's hard to say. I promise I'm not working for that devil.
Then our interests.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't really care. I don't want soul coins.
I'm sure there are other bugbears to kill. Best of luck finding them.
I mean, in terms of like most people, whether they knew much about music or not, knew about Phil Collins. And some of his hits, like Take a Look at Me Now and In the Air Tonight, and like, I don't know, that song that sounds like Minolta. Everyone knows those songs, even people who don't really know about music. Top 5 80s musicians. It's hard to say. There's some musicians who are huge, but they were huge in earlier eras, or even potentially later eras. So I think David Bowie I would not count, because I'd say he's mostly a 70s musician. I would say probably Freddie Mercury, Michael Jackson. I wouldn't count Billy Joel, because I think he's also more of a 70s musician, but I don't know him that well. So probably Bruce Springsteen, Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury / Queen. Maybe Phil Collins 4th? You think Queen's more 70s? I don't know. Queen feels 80s to me. And then you could say Prince, maybe? Or you could choose a rapper. But there's no 80s rappers outside of like Dr. Dre / Eazy-E, which I think are big enough. So probably Michael Jackson, Phil Collins. I would say Queen, but you could be wrong. Prince. And I don't know who else. Talking Heads are a bit too niche. Who am I missing? They didn't occur to me. Top 5 for Dire Straits? I don't know about that. So Bruce Springsteen, Michael Jackson, Prince, Phil Collins. I'm not sure who else. Madonna, I suppose. U2, good choice. Duran Duran. Was U2 huge in the 80s or 90s more? It's hard to say. They were better in the 80s, but they might have been bigger in the 90s. Personal preference, I guess. Okay, we're all level 3 now. Nice.
All right.
You peer through the telescope.
Joshua Tree's like their best album. I thought it was earlier than that. I have to think of like that 80. I have to think of the Do You Know It's Christmas song and see who was in that. Boy George was in that. Duran Duran. George Michael is a huge choice. Paul McCartney and the Wings. Crazy. That's a legit huge musician.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead.
I was thinking in the shower this morning. I was wondering how much the like let's say the three largest acts of the 60s. I mean, maybe Led Zeppelin is a 70s band, but I think they're a 60s band, right? I'm wondering how much that like people who are like born in the 2000s, to what degree do they think that like the Beatles, Rolling Stones, and Led Zeppelin are like totally forgotten? Like, is that's too far away, right? That's 60 years ago. Like, to what degree do people like, when we grew up, it was kind of like all that shit from our parents' generation kind of was like on us a little bit. And I guess people who are like 20, who have parents who are like 45, it's probably the same with like, I don't know, fucking Kanye West and like a lot of hip hop stuff and a lot of like 2000s pop stuff. But I wonder how much people who are like, I wonder where Josie went. Josie could tell me. But I wonder how much people who are like under 25 at all, like, I wonder how much they care about like the big 3 60s bands or the other 60s bands that everyone was like, that was so monolithic when we were growing up.
The telescope points to the right.
The 60s were like the biggest deal, but how much is that totally different if you're under 20 or under 25 now?
Shall we?
Because like the whole paradigm changes in like just a decade, every decade or so, to some degree.
No one stopped me yet. At the ready.
Why does this keep happening? He was joking about octa soup just a moment ago.
Because like the thing with the Beatles is like, if you don't think about them in context of how big they were, like, is most of it really cheesy?
For our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable!
My guy's looking real weird right now. Every decade also has like some Swede who perfectly masters Western music. ABBA, Ace's Bass, Max Martin, Roxanne. Where there's one goblin, there's 10, I'm leaving before the horde shows up. One fight just ended, now you're picking another. Druid, those goblins didn't take any prisoners. You can cough up and payment any time now. Druid, those goblins didn't take any prisoners.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
I don't.
He trusted you. Nobody forced him to go with
The
us.
Bengals?
He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I could really knock this dude out if I punch them out. Let's stand back and watch, see what happens. Shadowheart approves of not meddling.
Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one.
Alright, things are rowdy here.
No one leaves my people out cold. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
There it for once.
No, but I'd love to see the song again. Do you think you can find it? Zevlor is out cold. Anything up here to loot? Okay, we can finally dash our inventory. I think this is one of those places where you should give this guy a bunch of money. So in order so you can buy more stuff from him later. It's on Grace Street. I'm actually surprised by how often in conversation, like usually when I'm talking to Andrea, that I do bring up things that happened at that apartment. That was fun.
What's up for discussion?
I bring up a lot of like Little Italy stuff.
Regression. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
What are we talking about? Is this guy... Eridan ran off.
True to form, and good riddance. This grove has troubles enough. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly.
That guy looks really cool in that light.
Forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer. Why are they forcing you out? These goblins, have there been many attacks like that?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I need a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove.
I don't really know how to navigate this section.
To prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
What brought you here? Because I know I want to collect elixirs of Hill Giant Strength from Ethel. But I'm wondering what things I want to interact with here and what not to in order to not mess up the fact that I want to do a full-scale invasion of this place later.
We're refugees from Elturel. We took
I'll sniff around. I'm going to probably end pretty soon. I'll sniff around it a little bit.
We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The descent.
The guy looks real cool right now.
Infernal conspiracy
In the full
that
sunlight?
had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
If your people survive that, they'll survive anything.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many.
It's a boring line. I should have been more bloodthirsty. Insulted him.
We'll die if we're forced out again.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
Tried. Korga, their new
Gives me some more insight.
druid, won't even see me. You, though. I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could
I mean,
persuade
I don't think you guys are going to get swarmed by 5 dudes.
her to prepare, if nothing else.
Also, RIP Will. My head's a wreck. I've got too much to deal with right now. What are you offering for my aid?
We owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time.
My head's a wreck. I've got too much to deal with right now.
Turning your back.
Triple approval? I didn't see that coming.
I understand.
Holy shit.
I can only thank
My team really understands me.
already given. If you'll excuse me, I'd best get my people moving.
I love it. That made me so happy. I was like, I can't do, my head hurts. I can't bother with you guys right now. All three of my teammates are like, yeah, that's it. That's the move. Okay, I want to do some selling here. Okay, so how does this work? There's a whole thing in this game. This guy is going to be the primary. This guy's like the primary guy, or him or Ethel are the primary guys that you buy and sell from. So there's some sort of calculus where you basically choose one merchant per act, and then you bribe them to give them full approval. So then all you're selling after that and buying after that benefits. I do know I need to buy stuff from Ethel, but Ethel doesn't last the entire act because he eventually disappears.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do.
This guy's way too chill for a halfling.
Before too long.
When I was looking at all sorts of like build videos, every single one of them is like, keep in mind that when you fight Ethel the hag, you can let her go and survive, and you get an item that permanently increases one of your stats by 1. So all of them are like, keep in mind that you could bump up one of your stats by 1 with Ethel's hag hair. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to do that. Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What are you selling? I don't care about the people.
I no longer need.
That was really funny. Okay, what do you got that I want to purchase? Dragon's Grasp. Rain Dancer. It's not bad. Like, I could use this on Asterion if I change him to when I change him to Storm Sorcerer. So that way I get Create Water for free, which synergizes well with Ray of Frost, because Ray of Frost is his most. That's crazy. Chain Shirt 1, Edge Wanderer armor, Hide armor, Padded armor, Ringmail armor, Ring of Flinging, Gloves of Missile Snare. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. These are basically like defensive monk gloves, but I think you already have like the key block. So essentially, all I can really see myself getting is this Rain Dancer weapon temporarily. My persuasion is low, so my discount is low. Who in my team has better dexterity? Who has better persuasion than this? Persuasion is -1, he said? Persuasion is -1. -1. +2. Where's Shadowheart? What the? Oh shit. I double clicked. Okay, can I just quit this? Do we get the level or no? Okay, we're good. So what's her persuasion? -1. So only Asterion is good at this. Because I think this actually, it'll be actually cheaper for me to do the approval to full if I do it at level 2 versus level 3. Because I remember I reset my guys to level 1 because I think it was like $400 to do full approval at level 1 and then like 12,000 at level 12.
Refugees,
I'll look into
adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins.
But once he becomes a sorcerer, he's gonna have full charisma.
Anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
So the discount is only 7%. It's not that different. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look into this. This is a good time to stop. I'm gonna look into this because I think this is the guy you want to bribe to get full approval on, which I think should cost me about $400. And then when everything I sell from then on should be better. But the problem is I do want to buy all that stuff from Ethel because I need to start accumulating the elixir she has, which is like I think they're like 200 bucks a pop. But I have a lot of stuff to sell. But I also, when I change him to a Storm Sorcerer, which is what I'm going to do, their main principal spellcasting skill is Charisma. So he'll then be better at Persuasion, naturally, though I don't think he has it at Proficiency. So I'm going to look into those details. Because I think this is your main, like, sell pig. So I don't want to do my level up until I know. But when I respec, I'll have to then do my level up to 3. So it's kind of unavoidable. Actually, not really. It's not unavoidable. I might actually be able to go back to level 1 if I do a full thing of respecs. Which is expensive because I only have 400 bucks. But I have 400 bucks plus all this stuff in my inventory. Anyway, I'm going to sniff around a little bit longer here.
You're going to get us killed.
I need a quick word.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives.
This guy.
Our futures.
This guy got killed last time.
As good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once. Can we all just take a moment, please?
I gotta stir things into a massive slaughter here. That's my goal.
We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
To leave is a heavy choice, so away in whatever path you walk next. This is good, it's manipulative.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine.
Roland needs to grow up anyway.
If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
I'm not grumpy. That's what a grumpy person would say. Alright, I'm gonna sort through all this stuff tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow's Saturday. Soon though. So I want to look at how to deal with the town. Alright, pretty good first session. The first section usually goes pretty quickly, to be fair. Alright, so probably not this weekend, but we're back, baby. We're so back.